Welcome back to the Whatnauts, a pop culture variety podcast where we discuss the media we love and a whole lot more. My name is Kyle Springer. I am joined, as always, by Melissa Wilkinson. Melissa, how's it going?
Good. How about you?
I am a glasses person now. As you can see, I am wearing glasses. I think I've maybe only worn a pair of glasses once or twice ever on a podcast. And those were only blue light blockers. They weren't like a subscription thing.
Right.
But I did the adult thing.
You're subscribed to glasses now?
Yeah, that, you know, per script, subscribe, whatever.
Your doctor wrote you a subscription.
Yeah, exactly. Come back in a year, do this again. We'll get you some more expensive ones. But yeah, I scheduled myself an eye exam, and they were like, "Hey, you need glasses. Do you drive?"
Terrific.
And I was like, "No." And Jay said, "Thank God." Because if you were to take the test right now, you wouldn't pass. They wouldn't pass you.
Everything happens for a reason, Kyle. You needed the glasses, and now this has unlocked the door, and now you will drive. Fate will make you drive.
They can't stop me now.
Have the glasses.
I have a subscription to glasses. I can drive now.
So our backstory is that the Whatnauts existed as a podcast long ago before I joined. I listened to you before I ever got here. And the first time I heard your voice, I thought, this guy sounds like he has glasses.
Nope, did not. Did not.
And when I go back and listen to old episodes, even though I know what you look like, I still kind of feel that way. So this feels like a correction. We've arrived at where we've always supposed to have been at.
It was fated from the very beginning. That's so funny. Yeah, no, I went up to a place that was walking distance from my house. It was actually right across the street from my movie theater, so it was like, oh, I do this walk all the time. And if I'm reading the prescription correctly, I still actually have pretty decent eyesight. The big thing was that I have a really bad astigmatism. And so this is helping with that. So I've had these glasses for, I picked them up on Thursday, is when I went to go get them. So I'm still adjusting to them. Some, but I'm trying to wear them as much as possible, so I adjust as quickly as I can. But yeah, I can see better now. Enhance, right? That's what I can do. So
I guess that's what it feels like. I don't know. I'm the one person in the family with no eye problems, and I don't know how I got that way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's strange to me because I've always had really good eyesight my entire life. I remember when I was younger, I convinced my parents to take me to go get an eye exam because I thought I needed glasses. Though I think secretly deep down, I just wanted to look cool. And I thought glasses looked cool. And so I tried to be like,
sometimes they do. Dad, that's true.
I can't see. I'm blind. And that was not the case. Because they were like, yeah, you have 20/20 vision. You got perfect eyesight, kid. And I was like, but the glasses. Okay. All right. Oh, well. Didn't work out when I was younger.
One of my life goals is to make you watch the movie Magnolia. And one of the many subplots in Magnolia is that William H. Macy has a crush on a bartender who wears adult braces. And he thinks that if he also gets adult braces, he will have a way to bond with this hot bartender. So the movie opens with him going to the dentist.
Braces will magnetize.
I think so. He's really trying to convince his dentist he needs braces. And they're like, you absolutely don't, sir.
Could you get like a grill that looks like you have braces on?
Not
You
not
probably could.
in 1999.
I
Now
mean,
you could.
not
Sure.
with that attitude. Who knows? Who knows? Oh man, but yeah, that's
It's fun.
the big
It's fun to be
development.
35.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
had real 35-year-old discussions lately. We we have to dig our cars. I have to dig my car out of the snow. You have to go get glasses.
You had to dig your
We're going to
car
talk about our
out of the car
taxes.
wash.
Right. I did drive into a car wash crooked. I drove into the correct end of it, but at the wrong angle, and I got stuck. And I had to call, and this was an unattended car wash, and I had to call the gas station and have them
Incredible.
send somebody out just to like direct me.
Incredible. I love it.
This poor lady had to wait for me to go all the way through the car wash to make sure I came out of the other end of it also correctly.
Now we have to give you parental supervision to make sure you can do the car wash.
I have to go through it with another person so that if I get stuck, they can get out and tell me how I'm supposed to drive. I have no spatial reasoning. No, I do not understand how anything operates in physical space. So this lady's trying to tell me to drive my car this way, and then I drive the way I think she's saying, and she's like, no, the other way. And that had to happen like 5 times. I never understood it.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, it's one thing if they are knowledgeable enough to like point, like go that way, right? But if they're like, okay, turn to the left, and it's like, well, is that my left or your left?
Who's left?
Who's left? Is there someone else here? That's how are we measuring lefts? Is there like an international standard here?
A relative is the left.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Starboard, port. This is why I could never
even know
act.
that stuff.
I don't understand stage directions.
Yeah.
Right. I can't act or go on a boat. I'm not allowed to go on the boat unless I pass the test that proves I understand starboard and port, and I'm going to fail and they're going to send me back to land.
Yeah, no. And that is season 2 of Landman, ladies and gentlemen. Streaming.
That's why he's Landman.
On...
He's not allowed to be on the ocean.
It's illegal.
Right. This is the reveal in season 2 of Landman. Maybe he's like Monkey D. Luffy and he cannot swim. He must be surrounded 100% by land, 0% by water, or he'll die.
Something like that. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Melissa, it's Super Bowl Sunday. You said you might check some of it out. Are you going over to your parents at all to hang out with them?
No, tomorrow morning, my parents leave for a week-long trek through the Southwest, so I think they're busy. It's just me and the TV today. Me and the TV and spinach artichoke dip.
That's what I was about to ask you next. Are you making any kind of like snacks or something to
a small hot dip?
Sounds good.
I made a heck of a charcuterie board for a trivia night on Friday, and I still have a lot of leftovers. I have to show this to you. I'm very proud of my work.
Absolutely. A charcuterie board is so good. That was I had plenty of leftovers from
upside down. I can't tell you why the picture's upside down, and I guess it doesn't matter because it's meat and cheese, and it's not like there's letters on it. It won't look upside down, but I'm telling you that it is.
There you go. Yeah, that's a spread. That's awesome. You got like
thank you. I'm very good at this.
Little oranges and cheeses, all kinds of nuts, and you got pickles. You even have the sprigs of thyme.
I have one kind of nut.
Yeah, you have one.
Rosemary.
Nut, but yeah.
One kind of nut, one kind of green.
This is very fancy. I applaud it.
Thank you.
This is good stuff. Good stuff. Let me pull us back up on screen. Yeah, all I'm doing is making cheeseburgers. So that's it.
Regular size or mini?
Regular size. That's all.
Okay.
Nothing fun or fancy like that. But right before we started recording, I made the patties and stuff like that. So afterwards, it'll be time to chow
That's
down.
a fun job.
I also did the adult thing, and I finally got those like black latex gloves for when I'm like cooking and like working with meat and
For being an assassin.
stuff like that. Right? Yeah. For all sorts of stuff. So I have the like disposable black latex gloves. So I can I feel like I can really play in the meat and not feel like, oh, my fingers are getting dirty. But yeah.
Great.
I'm stepping up on the adult stuff. Part of my adult existence is also realizing how many devices I own that have filters that I need to replace like every so often, and then spending a majority of my paycheck to buy all of these filters.
Most of your money goes to filters.
It really does.
Fridge, air conditioner, car you don't drive.
Right, it's that stuff. It's like the cat water fountain, the like food dispenser for the
cat
cats.
Filter.
Yeah, all that stuff. We have humidifiers that have like water filters in them. The Brita that we have Brita filters and all that. Right, there's just everything has a filter.
The Brita filter, the Annie filter, the Troy filter, the Abed filter. You got to replace them all.
The sepia filter, the cool warm filter, the cool vivid filter. It's a mess. I hate spending money on all of that stuff, but then it's always just like, oh, I forgot there's something else. My vacuum has a filter. God damn.
Yes. Can I tell you the great lengths I went to only save like $10?
Yes.
Okay. I recently tried to sign up for the bundle that is Disney Plus, Hulu, and HBO Max.
Sure, yeah.
This was an ordeal because I already had Disney Plus.
Right.
And I had Hulu. And I'm like, I just got to take the existing bundle, upgrade it, get HBO Max in there. Because I'm tired of sharing with family. And HBO Max is deeply suspicious. And like every 2 weeks, it was saying, are you yourself? Can you enter in a code to prove you're you? You're just you, but you're traveling, right? You're not a separate person. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm definitely my brother. I'm not a stranger at all. I'm my brother. Yes. And I have to text him and get the code from him. And I'm like, I'm tired of doing this. This is untenable. I'll just pay the few extra dollars to have my own HBO Max. When I signed up for Disney Plus, the day it released, I downloaded the app on my Roku, signed up, had Disney Plus. This meant that my subscription Disney Plus was actually billed by Roku.
Yep.
So I had to go to Roku to adjust my subscription. And my Hulu, I get Hulu through Spotify, which is a rare bundle. I never hear anybody talk about this bundle. I have a Spotify premium that also gets me Hulu access. And I needed to go up to the Roku level to adjust my Disney Plus bundle, but then it didn't work with the Hulu. I had to break the Hulu, and I couldn't figure out how to cancel the Hulu without canceling all of my Spotify. And I was like switching things. I needed duplicate emails. I'm like, I have to move something to my work email just to get it off the main account. To untangle everything, just to get it to the point where I could put it back together, but with HBO Max also. This took hours. I was on the phone with a very nice person from Disney Plus tech support, and all of this so that I could like save a couple bucks instead of just a separate subscription to HBO Max. So this is my warning to people. A bundle is great, but make sure you remember and you record and write down how you got that bundle in case you ever have to undo that bundle. Sign up for things directly through the website. Don't do it through your TV or your Roku or another sub app. Do it from the origin point. You know, in vampire movies where you have to kill the head vampire and that kills all of the other
Yes, yeah.
subsequent vampires that they bit? It's like that. Make sure you know who your head vampire is.
This is how companies like Rocket Money, like, it makes so much sense why they have it. Like, hey, we'll if you give us all your credit card info, we'll look at all the stuff that is, it's due and all of these $10 charges for, and then you can just hit that like off button and it will cancel it. And it's just like, let me pay you to do all of this for me. And that seems to work. I haven't tried it or stuff like that, but it makes sense that there would be companies out there that are now offering services like that. And it's just like, hey, we'll cancel your subscriptions for you. So wild.
I'm deeply suspicious of things that take work off my plate. I'm scared of the Twilight Zone-esque punishment for the hubris of not doing something by myself. I don't get things delivered to my house. I have to go pick them up because I'm scared of a curse or something. Well, you don't drive. I drive. And I feel like now that I have agreed to drive, I've accepted the responsibility. With the power of drive comes the responsibility of now go pick up your Dominoes. Get the Dominoes yourself. If I have the Dominoes brought to me when I could get in my car and go get it, I'm afraid there's like a Rod Serling out there, like rubbing his hands. Like, what are we going to do to punish her? She's not working hard enough. We're going to trap her in a hellscape.
That's funny. No,
this is a singular fear. Nobody else has this fear. This is one of one.
I think some people do that, though, not necessarily out of fear, just because it's like, well, yeah, I do have a car. I'm just going to go pick it up. Like, why would I pay the delivery fee when I can skip that and just go get it myself?
Right.
But then you also have to, like, does your car, like, how is your car on gas? Like, is the amount of gas that you use to go pick up said thing, is that more than the delivery fee that you would have? Like, how does all of that work out? And no one wants to do that math at all. So yeah, I think it's not uncommon. But you are like, but no, I'm scared. I might get cursed.
The answer, well, I enjoy driving and I like saving money, but deeper than that is the fear of judgment for sloth. I fear the judgment of sloth.
Don't have to do any of that. I promise you'll be okay. I get stuff delivered all the time.
All right, well, you talk to Rod Serling and you give me his promise.
Me and Rod,
Kyle, in your terms Kyle, in your times of sloth, what have you been watching and enjoying lately?
I have seen all 4 seasons of home movies, all 5 seasons of Orphan Black, and I am midway through season 2 of Peaky Blinders. So,
right, you're all over the place.
Rewatching that, yeah. I've also gone through a bunch of Slow Horses. But that's been from the beginning of this year. I'm now all caught up. I recently watched season 5, which was fantastic. So love all that stuff. But the 2 I want to talk about, or really the one that I want to talk about, is home movies. I know you're at least vaguely familiar with this, because I've mentioned it before, and you were like, yeah, that show.
I have fond memories of watching it on Adult Swim, and this was like generation 1 Adult Swim. I think it launched with home movies. It's been around since like 2001, but I've not actually watched it in a number of years. How was home movies?
Yeah, I was legitimately about to say the exact same thing. I have fond memories of watching it way back in the day on Adult Swim. I think I remember the night that I discovered it. I was like, a friend of mine had come over to hang out and sleep over. And of course, we're up late, like playing video games and stuff like that. And so we turn on Cartoon Network, and here's this weird animated show that is just unlike anything I've ever seen before, like this animation, especially in season 1, it's ugly. Like it is very rudimentary and bad, low quality. But there was just something charming about it that was just like,
Mhm.
this is kind of fun. I kind of like this. It turns out it was then the first time that I heard the voice actor that does Bob from Bob's Burgers.
H. John Benjamin.
Yeah, fantastic voice actor. Such a distinct voice, right? That like no matter what he's in, it's like, hey, it's that guy. I like him. He's great.
Yes, we all do.
What I did not know about this show is that it is also created by the same creator as Bob's Burgers. It's by Loren
Yes.
Bouchard. I did not know
Yes.
that. I did not find that out as I got into Bob's Burgers. Had no idea. And so here I am being like, I missed that show. I'm like, this is the year. I'm going to go back and rewatch all of home movies from start to finish. And it was a blast. It was so much fun. But yeah, to see his name in the credits was like, no way. This is his show. Wow. This is great. And then like that completely colored the experience of like, from when the show started to when season 4 ended, like you could really see they grew in leaps and bounds of like storytelling and animation and how they do all of that stuff, to then when you go back and you watch like the pilot of Bob's Burgers, it's like even that compared to where Bob's Burgers is now felt a little rough around the edges and stuff like that. But man, you can really see like I could kind of see a through line here. They're starting to do some of the same stuff or the same storytelling techniques, and it was a lot of fun. I had a blast watching it, so highly recommend it.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
How about Orphan Black? I've never seen Orphan Black.
Yeah, I hadn't either. I put this one on my list because I've known a couple people throughout the years that were like, this show, man, it's awesome. I love it. And so I was like, okay, I'll check it out eventually. And this was the year for me to do that. And I'd say it was all right. It was fine.
Ah.
It was a show that was on AMC, and I think for its time when it got started, I think it was really good then. I liked season 1 the most out of all of these seasons, but it really felt of the same ilk of like some of the better CW shows. And I know a lot of people often use the like, oh, it's a CW show. I myself have used that as a like derogatory, like it's a CW show. But also
you're the one who always finds a way to bring up iZombie.
I love iZombie. It's a great show. Riverdale, hot garbage. I love it. Incredible. I watched all of
Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah, all the DC shows, and they had their ups and downs and stuff like that. This feels of that same ilk. And it like twists in the story that are kind of just like, all right, I roll, like this is kind of ridiculous. But it's also really fun to see Tatiana how do you say her last name? I always
Maslany.
mess it up. Yeah. To see her do like different versions of herself in this is spectacular. That is the draw of the show. And she does a great job. So
we do love when somebody is several. That's a lot of the fun of Fringe.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, it's good for stuff like that. It's not super complicated in its plot at all. So it makes for a good like background show that you're just like keeping tabs on. But yeah, good stuff. It was fine. It was all right.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Good to hear the review. Thank you.
Yeah. It was all right. Like I don't feel like I wasted my time. I don't really have much that was like bad to say besides like it maybe took a little
Mm.
dip in my interest in like season 3 and 4, but it was fine. It was good.
In a world where I feel such a sense of pressure to watch more TV, it is honestly a relief to hear that something is middling in quality and I don't have to
Yeah.
prioritize it.
Yeah, no, not at all. It was good. It was fine. If
Orphan
you're all
Black.
like, I just want to watch.
Get to it when you get to it.
Yeah. Though I know that they did do like a sequel show more recently. I have not watched that one yet. So I'll probably watch that in the coming months here or something. But right now I'm switching off. I'm doing a season of Peaky Blinders and then a season of something else and then a season of Peaky Blinders and something else. And
okay.
I have season 2 of Fallout to do next since that just wrapped up, and of course all of Wonder Man is out. So I have to go check that out too.
I did just watch all of Wonder Man. Wonder Man is very charming.
Good.
It's fun for me being both a Marvel nerd and a Hollywood behind the scenes industry nerd.
Perfect.
Lots of good stuff there.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Look forward to hearing your thoughts.
I've tried to stay away from spoilers and stuff as much as I can on social media. Because once I finally get in, I'm binging it, and I'll watch the whole thing in like a day or two.
Yeah, it's easy to do that. Yeah.
So good stuff.
I also watched the Horny Hockey Show. I watched Heated Rivalry.
I've heard good things. How did you like that?
I also found it very charming. I was expecting something that had the sort of flimsiness of like a Hallmark movie, but just with gay sex in it. I'm like, it's going to be flimsy and horny, and it is horny, but
it's quite hard and sincere. Horny.
It is. It is not a flaccid show. That's true. Yeah. It's made on a very low budget. You can tell how like minimal all of the scenes are. But then they really have to rely on like writing and performance, and the writing and performance are quite solid. It is a strangely compelling show. I actually really enjoyed my time with it. It punched above its weight class for sure.
Nice. Yeah, I know a lot of people have been obsessed with that. Rachel watched it, but I've not. So.
I feel like it's only a matter of time before we get the F1 version of that.
I did
perhaps
see
the non-branded, legally distinct fake racing league version of that.
Some like Formula E thing instead, right? Where it's the electric cars.
Welcome to competition 100. They have to come up with a bootleg F1 name.
I mean, look, they have Formula
Recipe
3000. Yeah, they can just like make up their own formula name, like Formula 1099 or something like that. And it's like, what? All right,
Formula 69 is what they're going to call it.
You know what? You're right. Yeah,
right. I'm certain this already exists, and it just has not put in front of my eyes yet.
I was about to say that I did see something on social media that Apple has potentially teased a sequel to the F1 movie. But it sounds like even if they intend on making one, it's still like years away. So who knows?
It's a years-long project.
Yeah, I did not put that in our pop culture.
I would take a sequel. It's vague. Yeah.
It was vague.
I would take a sequel, or I would take a prequel about young Sonny Hayes and Ruben Cervantes.
Sure. Yeah.
And that can be the Heated Rivalry.
Yeah. There you go.
That's it for TV. On the film front, So I went to see 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple, and you did not catch up with the previous 28 Years Later from last summer, correct?
I have not, yeah.
Wonderful. Just wonderful films. I've had an excellent time with both of them. Did not see the original Days and Weeks Later films. Eventually, I'll circle back around to those.
I've
but
seen
you can
those
start
ones.
here. You can start with, right. You can, oh, so you don't even have to start here. You'll be fine. You'll be beyond fine for the Years duology. And I heartily recommend them. And 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple is directed by Nia DaCosta, who directed The Marvels. We both had a great time with The Marvels, quite fun.
Yeah.
And she also just directed a film called Hedda, that's based on the historic play Hedda Gabler that I had to read in college, but I remember nothing about anymore, except for that I did read it. Confirmed, did read, can't tell you. Hedda's really fun. I recommend Hedda. It's a great twisty-turny, rowdy party movie. You know I love a compressed time and a compressed space.
Hedda movie. I'm looking it up right now. Okay. Romantic drama is what this is saying. Tessa Thompson, always a good choice.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
You'll have a fine time.
I'm literally just looking at, like, I put Hedda movie into the Google search and I went to the images, and it's basically just her. It's only showing me pictures of her in this, like, warm
there are other
yellow
people in
light.
the movie. Yes. Other things happen.
Okay.
Also new in theaters, I saw Send Help. Send Help is great. It's really a hoot. It's really gory and gooky. It's silly and fun.
Okay. Interesting. And is there any kind of twist in that one, or is it just like them surviving and battling it out?
There's medium level twist. I've seen simpler and I've seen twistier, but that's not the point of the experience.
Okay. Interesting.
What else have I been to in the theater? I saw Dead Man's Wire. That's a real Kyle movie.
I haven't even heard of that one.
Oh, it's a new film from Gus Van Sant. It's based on a true crime event. You love crime. And Bill Skarsgård is mad about an unfair loan. And he goes to, like, the mortgage company, and he takes Dacre Montgomery hostage and puts, like, a collar around him with, like, a gun on it with, like, a dead man's wire. And he's like, if anything happens to me, this gun will automatically go off and shoot your head off. And so it's like a standoff hostage negotiation movie. But the one person that Bill Skarsgård will listen to is local radio DJ Coleman Domingo. A great use of Coleman Domingo.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. You'll have a wonderful time. I saw The Testament of Ann Lee. I don't expect you've heard of The Testament of Ann Lee unless it was from me directly.
Nope.
This is from Mona Fassvold, who is partner to Brady Corbet, who did The Brutalist last Oscar season 2 years ago. It is a biopic musical about the founder of the Shaker community, the religious community that also makes good furniture. Weird little movie. Just a kind of a twisty-turny, spooky, gyrating, unsexy musical. You've never seen anything quite like it.
I see
liked
the,
it
like,
a lot.
4K trailer YouTube thumbnail thing, and it's her just, like, screaming, almost crying, like looking up at the camera. It's kind of disturbing.
There's lots of wailing. There's wailing, there's chest beating, there's twitching, there's flailing. There's sex in it, but then she's like, I'm done with sex. No sex for anybody. We're going to go to the woods and we're going to
Oh
build
man.
furniture and not have sex and sing and dance in an
I
unsexy way.
I found a picture from an article from slate.com, fact versus fiction, and it's the main actress and then like in etching of what I assume to be the character that she is playing. And the etching has just the biggest forehead I have ever seen on anyone, like up there rivaling
Megamind.
right, yeah, Megamind or something like that. Good lord. Anyways.
And from the world of older film, I went to see a special screening of My Own Private Idaho. Have you heard of this movie?
Okay. I've heard of it.
It's right. It's a very distinct title. I'm certain you've come across the title before. This is also directed by Gus Van Sant. It's an indie movie from the early like 1991, and it's River Phoenix as a sort of transient sex worker who also has narcolepsy, so he just keeps randomly passing out. He's on the search to find his long lost mother. His companion is who's our Canadian prince? My brain just completely flew out of my head. The Canadian guy we all love. Yes.
I was like, I know that Keanu Reeves is in this. I don't know anyone else who's in this. So is that him?
Udo Kier. Yes, Keanu Reeves. How did I forget one of the most distinct names we've ever had? I haven't had lunch. I think that's the problem. My apologies, Mr. Reeves. He's also he's just living in like Shakespeare's Henry IV. He's exactly Henry IV or Henry V. I forget which is the father and which is the son. But it's just that for parts of the movie where he's like, I am heir to this big fortune. I've got a whole future set up in front of me, but I want to go slum it for a little bit first so that it's even more impressive when I come back and I really live up to my family's expectations of me. So he's like, yeah, I'll also like hang out with this crowd and do some sex work for fun just because I can. And that's a wild thing to be in my backstory. And he's like, if this isn't my backstory, everybody's going to be so impressed that I left this life and then came back to where I originally was. And it's just a weird road movie, buddy movie. A delightfully strange film. Another thing, I've never seen anything quite like it. I was elated. I've been keeping this little like film journal this year, like a paper film journal.
Oh, nice.
And this is the
A24 movie log.
It makes you right. It gives you all these prompts. You can write down like year of the movie, directed, starring, date watched, and it gives you 5 stars to rate. I've not bothered with any stars for any of the movies I've watched this year, except My Own Private Idaho is a 5 stars out of 5 stars. I was really mind blown by this. A new favorite.
Cool. That's awesome.
Cool.
Well, let's see here. If that is it for our cinema corner, you have a question on here.
Yes.
On our notes. So take it away.
Yes. Okay. So I was driving around with my older brother and my niece last weekend. My niece is 9. And he's got a playlist that's like all of the songs she loves. And a lot of it is like pop songs and like songs from kids' movies. And she, like many other kids of her age and people of any age at this time, loves K-pop Demon Hunters. Listens to the K-pop Demon Hunters soundtrack a lot and has like specific favorites that she wants him to play. And I thought about how the millennial version of this, of a movie that has unexpected mass appeal with a soundtrack that is completely blown up beyond anybody's expectations, is topping the charts and has like this one standout single from it that is heard everywhere, that everybody is obsessed with, that nobody expected to be this massive multi-generational hit. I'm like, kids today have Golden. When we were kids, we had I Am a Man of Constant Sorrow from Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Right?
Yes, I wouldn't say that was necessarily when we were kids, because it was in that weird age where like
we were like 10, 11.
Teens. We were young teens, but that's an adult
we were
movie,
not.
right? Like that was when did that one come out? That movie?
2001.
So I would have been 11. So I'm not even a young teen yet. But that's
2000,
not a
2000.
kid's movie.
What? The point is not that it is a kid's movie. It's that it is a very niche movie that has an unexpected appeal to a wide range of people. It's not a kid's movie, but there are plenty of families where they're like, the kids can sit in on this one, and the kids were engaged. I've not heard of a kid who saw this movie and was bored by it. That's the extent of what I'm talking about. And maybe it's not true of all millennials, but it's only true for you and I specifically. Or maybe just me. Maybe this is a Wilkinson tale alone.
I mean, I love that movie. Don't get me wrong. One of my favorites. My mind went somewhere else entirely. Now, when you just said the question here on the podcast, you gave a lot more specifics of like, and it's this big international hit, and the album did that right. My mind immediately went to a Goofy movie. Stand out.
That's true too. That's true.
Right, that one.
But that's had like
feels more similar to me.
That's a cult hit.
Right.
That's a cult hit that had. It simmered. It simmered for a long time before the pot finally boiled over. I'm talking about an immediate boil.
I don't need right, but like that one has had such a long lasting, like it's had that staying power in people our ages ahead of like, oh, Goofy movie, incredible movie, and everyone knows the lyrics to that soundtrack. Or like, even if they don't, when they hear when they hear the song, they're just like, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about, right?
It gets you on the dance floor.
To me, that was where my mind went immediately of like, oh, it's Tevin Campbell's soundtrack for a Goofy movie. Incredible stuff.
That's true. I'm just thinking about being 9 or 10 years old. And my dad puts in the Oh Brother, Where Art Thou soundtrack when we're in the car. And we all agree. Everybody in the family is like, yes, yeah. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? And we're like, Dad, play Man of Constant Sorrow. Man of Constant Sorrow. Dad, we want to go to McDonald's and we want to hear Man of Constant Sorrow.
Yep. Indeed.
So the pattern repeats.
Yeah.
Kids today have Golden.
I want to hear Golden.
That's my theory. Or whatever their favorite song is. The song she wanted was another one from the movie. I haven't watched the movie yet. I'm going to.
Melissa, it's so good.
I don't doubt that it isn't good. The night hasn't happened yet. Regardless of the quality of the film, of the wide age range of the film, I'm like, I can't just be a solitary 35-year-old woman coming home from work putting on an animated film that's mostly for children.
You absolutely can.
People keep telling me I can. I'm still in a desperate race to prove myself as a true adult.
Filters. I have to get filters.
Right.
Good stuff.
I have to talk about my Roth 401k.
Anyways, I think it is about time for some housekeeping. When we come back, however, we're going to do our pop culture lightning round. And then if there was enough stuff that we want to talk about, we are going to insert a little segment on some of the stuff, some of the trailers and whatnot that we saw on the Super Bowl. If we don't have much that we really want to talk about, then maybe we won't really talk about much, but we will insert that in.
We haven't seen them yet. We can't tell you.
Yeah. So
What if we watch them all and then we're like, this can wait until next time? Or what if we watch them all and we're like, emergency recording, we must talk about Spider-Man or a new look at Disclosure Day. Who knows?
Exactly. So we're going to do our housekeeping right now, and then we'll come back with some pop culture stuff. So we'll be right back. We've been making podcasts and exploring the universe for the past decades here at the Whatnauts, but to keep doing that, we need your help. If you've enjoyed this show, please consider supporting us by going to our website, thewhatnauts.com, and signing up for a free 7-day trial of our Patreon, or gifting a subscription to someone you think may enjoy our shows. A subscription gets you access to episodes early and over 40 hours of exclusive content, including the most recent episodes of our Patreon first podcast, The Pilots Club. If you don't want another subscription, no problem. There's even an option to buy the Pilots Club collection as a one-time purchase, which gets you access to the newest episodes of the Pilots Club as we record them without the monthly subscription. Once again, that's thewhatnauts.com to sign up for a free 7-day trial. But one of the most important ways to support us is simply leaving a nice rating and review on your podcasting app of choice. It seriously helps us out a ton. Lastly, go subscribe to our YouTube channel for video versions of the podcast, and for any other updates, follow us on Blue Sky at thewhatnauts.com and at Threads, The Whatnauts Official. Thank you so much for your support. All right, we are back. Once again, a big shout out to all of our Patreon supporters. We love you a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
There is, however, one tier that gets thanked here on the podcast. So thank you to Ashley. We appreciate it. It means a ton. Over on
big thanks.
The Pilots Club. Yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed our review of Perfect Days. Too. Let us know what you thought. Thank you for letting Melissa borrow your Criterion Collection DVD. It was fantastic.
Yes, it helps.
Yeah, we did get a comment on social media when I posted that from someone who follows me that was like, man, I rewatched this movie recently. I think about it constantly. It's a beautiful film.
That's good.
Stuff like that. I was like, me too, man. Me too. Over on the Pilots Club, we just recorded an episode on Peaky Blinders. They have a movie coming out early March, so we thought this would be a good time for Melissa to check out the pilot of Peaky Blinders for the first time, and for me to start my rewatch. So yeah, we got to discuss that first episode of Peaky Blinders. It's a good one. It's a fun one. I have to say, in the very second episode is when we get to see them fight with their
very second.
Right, yeah, like it starts off with just this big fight, and you're just like, oh man, this is great. And they got their razors in their caps, and they're slashing people. It's fantastic.
Just doing an odd job.
Yeah, and then in season 2, they travel to London for the first episode of that, and they get in a fight in this club that just has all the flappers dancing everywhere, loud music playing. It's great. It's spectacular. So lots of fun. That's a great show. And season 2 is when Tom Hardy comes in. So
does he flap as well?
His lips are flapping with the accent that he has. I don't know.
Is he also wearing a bunch of spangly fringe? I hope so.
No, he's not.
Dang it. Someday.
Yeah, someday. Who knows? But yeah, that is what is happening over on the Pilots Club. On the free version, however, Heat Vision and Jack. That's what we are releasing. The pilot to Heat Vision and Jack.
I loved getting to be reminded about Heat Vision and Jack.
Amazing.
It should.
Yeah.
I hope it never leaves my consciousness for that long ever again.
That I think has maybe been one of the most fun pilot episodes that we've watched, just because of how stupid and ridiculous it is. This is about. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's Jack Black and his talking
Mhm.
motorcycle voiced by Owen Wilson, where his best
Yes.
friend's
Yes.
soul like gets sucked into the motorcycle
Right,
somehow.
right, right. Yes.
They're completely
Yes.
high the whole time. The metaphor is like, oh, when he gets high, he gets superpowers or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but it was. This thing is just spectacular. Absolute great 20 minutes worth to watch. So yeah, go check out our episode on Heat Vision and Jack. That'll be a lot of fun. But let's see. Just a heads up for what we are reviewing next here on the Whatnauts. It won't be for the next handful of weeks, but we are going to be reviewing season 1 of Paradise. Right as season 2, I believe, is starting in February, at the end of February or start of February or start of March. Ugh, I cannot speak.
Beats me.
I don't remember off the top of my head, but season 2 is starting soon. So we thought this would be a great time to jump on that show. Yeah, heads up with that. That is what we will be up to down the road. But let's jump over. I don't. So we did not play the jingle for our cinema corner. But I don't have a jingle yet for our F1 fastest lap, but we do kind of have a really small
Vroom.
F1
Vroom.
update here. Yeah. So
The jingle is we say the word vroom.
vroom,
Kyle vroom with me.
vroom, 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 vroom. Right. So to talk a little bit about F1, like we've said, we'll have a whole F1 episode in early March, right before the new season starts. Apparently, Cadillac has a Super Bowl commercial in which they are going to be launching their livery, the design of their car, to see what it looks like. For the past couple weeks, all of the teams have been doing it, like they've been like, this is what our car looks like, here it is, here you go. They've been having these big launch parties. I think tomorrow is McLaren and Aston Martin are finally doing theirs. But it was really strange for me to see on social media, because I see, of course, all of the Super Bowl stuff, like it's Super Bowl day. You know, the Patriots or whoever is they're putting up social media posts, and then I kept seeing Cadillac like quote those posts and being like, it's F1 car launch day, and I'm like, what are you doing? This is so weird. Why are you doing that? And then I figured it out, like, oh, they have a Super Bowl commercial that will launch their car. That's what's happening here. I was like, okay, that makes sense.
The industry of teasing a commercial is a teaser for a thing, I guess. The commercial teases you to go buy a bag of Doritos or whatever. But
Right.
there's like
Teasing
weeks
you to live Moss.
of lead up teasing the commercial. And I'm like, minutes of content all leading up to perhaps 30 to 90 seconds of a final result in between quarters at the Super Bowl. They've long will it go?
Photo shoots of all their drivers. They're all looking great. Checo looks fantastic. Zhou Guanyu as their reserve looks incredible. He was eaten.
Cool.
Man, yeah, Valtteri Bottas, love his mullet. It's great.
Great.
Yeah, yeah, all of that stuff. But yeah, that's the update on Cadillac and the Super Bowl. But speaking of the Olympics, which we're in the midst of right now, the Winter Olympics, young Kimi
Happy
Antonelli
Olympics.
got to hold the torch and run the Olympic torch at some point. I saw a picture of him on social media of that. So good for Kimi. That was fun.
I'm delighted. Kyle, did you know that the next Olympics get to come to St. Louis for part of it?
I know that they do different events in like different places depending on what it is, but No, did not know they were
We
going to St. Louis specifically.
we get a little bit of soccer. Some of the early
Nice.
soccer
Okay.
games before they play the actual final soccer games in LA are going to be at different venues throughout the country, and we get to have some.
That's awesome.
I
There
don't
you
know if
go.
I don't know if they split the flame. I don't know if we get like a little mini torch that gets to go to all of these satellite Olympic locations. I know it looks like any other fire, and I could light a fire myself.
Melissa running her own torch. That'd be
Right.
great.
I can light a candle and just walk a circle around my room, and it's like I've done it. It's like I'm Kimmy Antonelli. I'm very I don't
Please,
know anything
I
about
would love
soccer.
that. Film your own ceremony on your phone, running around your room.
I
Great.
love an Olympic opening ceremony. So we watched the Winter Olympic opening ceremony for Italy, me and my mom yesterday. We do this every 2 years. And it's all of the things that make Italy Italy. And some of the things feel like so lofty. Like we celebrate our fine composers and our artists, but they're also like espresso. We've got people wearing like mascot costumes like they're big espresso pots.
Yeah.
And France did the same thing for the Paris Olympics 2 years ago, where they're like, we're here to celebrate, again, our music, our culinary history, our art, our fashion, the menage a trois. Yeah. That's a French thing. Croissants will be here. Like, I can't wait for the LA Olympics to be about like, the history of LA is like this melting pot.
Snoop
and like
is back.
Bringing entertainment. Right. Snoop will be there bringing
here.
entertainment to the rest of the world. Like, there will be a segment of the LA opening ceremony that's about In-N-Out Burger. I know they're going to like include things that are so basic and simple that it almost seems like a joke, but it is something the culture is genuinely proud of. Like France is like, we're proud of croissants. Put the croissants in there. We got to remind the world they have us to thank for this weird curly flaky butter bread that they eat every morning.
Yeah, that's great.
But stuff. Yeah, I'm going to try and volunteer when the Olympics come here. I'm going to have to learn about soccer first. I've got 2 years to learn about soccer. We'll see if I can do it.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
They're not going to quiz me on it for me to volunteer at Energizer Park at the stadium, but I still want to be ready.
Good stuff. Yeah, let's hop over to our pop culture lightning round. All right. Melissa, 2 things just smacked me in the face over the past couple weeks that I was not expecting. Season 2 of Drops of God. No, not a pie. Season 2 of Drops of God is out on Apple TV. I did not know they were making a season 2 of this. I thought they were just one and done.
Right, season 1 ends in a quite a contented place. It does not leave you expecting a season 2 at all, but I'll take it.
Now, you and I got to read a little bit of the manga on one of our older podcasts, so we know some of the other things that happened in there, but the manga is so different from the show that I'm just kind of. I'm not confused, but I'm really curious now to like go back and be like, okay, but what are they going to do for season 2? They kind of did their own thing here. It feels like they're almost in new territory. But I'm pretty. Did you ever watch it? I don't remember.
I did.
You did. Okay, good.
It's got great production values. It's just a nice glossy show to watch. They're always in a beautiful locale and you get to learn about wine.
It's a hidden
down
gem
for more of that.
Apple Apple TV. So go check it out if you have that. I definitely recommend watching season 1. Haven't checked out season 2 yet, but it's now on my list. Speaking of season 2 of things on Apple TV, Sugar is getting a season 2. If anyone is not familiar with this show, crime noir detective sci-fi show, Melissa, you pitched this one to me. You found it and was like, Kyle, you need to watch this. I'm not going to say anything, but something's up here with this show. Something weird
I wanted
is
to track your progress, to hear your thinking as you worked your way through the show, because it's clear from episode 1, something is up with this man named Sugar. What is up with him? It reveals itself in the final episode, and you're like, that? The answer was that? This is a show that does end in quite a surprising way, and I guess it's good they're getting a season 2. I didn't know if I didn't know anybody liked the show enough to get it a season 2. Yeah,
this is also one that I largely thought, like, that was it. That they did the reveal, and there you go.
I think the show largely baffled people. I did not think it was received quite. It wasn't necessarily received negatively, but people were just like, what? And I didn't know if that would earn it a season 2. So I guess you have a success story there. I'll check it out. What the heck will Sugar do next?
Yeah, it's coming in June. So this summer, we'll get some kind of new case from Detective Sugar. So good stuff there. Melissa, you put this next one on our list.
I saw this Deadline headline, and it's just a remarkable idea. I'm so happy to get to see it to fruition. Millennial favorite comedy duo Keenan and Kel are reuniting to make a new movie called Keenan and Kel Meet Frankenstein. I'm thrilled. I think this is a brilliant idea. Right,
nobody's the new Abbott and Costello. Amazing, yes.
Right. I love that they are taking this idea from like 80 years ago and dusting it off, because idea's still good. I think it is an evergreen premise. People still love Frankenstein. I can't wait to see who plays Frankenstein's
hot right now. Please have it be Jacob Elordi, just in a different costume. He's back.
Put him in there. Put him. Is Jacob Elordi so young he doesn't even know who Keenan and Kel are? Or maybe he only knows Keenan from SNL, but he's like never seen Good Burger? I don't know. Yeah. A rundown of what Gen Z stars have seen Good Burger and who haven't. I must check in with them. Talk to Timothy Chalamet on the red carpet. Timmy, who are you wearing? Do you think you'll win? And have you seen Good Burger?
Who's your favorite cast member of all that?
I need to know if the legacy is still out there. Please. I need a list.
Yeah, I don't know, because like they were, I guess, slightly older than us, so they would have like. I feel like they would there would be some overlap, maybe a little bit, but not much. As the like we're like
they're more of like
I know who Steve
an Amanda
Martin is,
show.
But I'm not so obsessed with Steve Martin that I have seen everything he's done, but I know he had his time before me, right?
Mm-hmm. I am curious what things feel so iconic to us that have just not passed on to the secondary generation at all.
Yeah, that's fun.
Like, what if they don't know what the Wild Thornberries is?
Smashing.
How will they know what things are smashing? How will they know about Here's Donnie, We Found Him? They don't know that a Donnie was found at all.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, I think this is kind of great, and I hope they do more of these. I want them to do all of the Universal monsters. I want them to meet Slender Man. I want them to meet like all the new cryptids. Like have them meet Mothman. Have them meet Bigfoot. God, that'd be great. Incredible stuff.
They meet the Montauk monster.
Right. Incredible.
They meet that leprechaun from that one news clip.
I just want to know where to go with that.
There's gonna be a crossover movie between Leprechaun and that Leprechaun.
Leprechaun 33, in which the leprechaun from that one
Leprechauns
commercial
with a dollar sign.
Oh no. Anyways, moving on. Amazon has ordered 8 episodes of Sex Criminals. This is based off of a comic, for those of you who aren't in the know. Yeah, we read this again on one of our older podcasts for episode 69, of course.
Of course.
So, yeah.
Sex Criminals, if you are alarmed by the title, Sex Criminals is about a man and a woman who like hook up at a party, and when they have sex with each other, time freezes. And each of them has been able to do this their whole life on their own. Like, yeah, when I orgasm, I can stop time. You can do it too? I thought this was only me. So now that they've found each other, they rob banks after they have sex and stop time.
Yeah, because that's what any normal person would do, right? Let's just go rob a bank. Yeah. It then escalates into all kinds of weird sex-related powers. And
there's
stuff like that.
There's a Willem Dafoe sex mask at one point.
Yep. All kinds of stuff. It's such an incredible comic. Absolutely love it. Still have not read the entire thing. But I think I own at least the first 2 volumes. It's great stuff.
Good.
So yeah, I'm excited for that whenever that comes down the road. Speaking of down the road, Clayface has been delayed from September to October 2026, which I don't know why it was delayed, but I think that's the right move. October sounds like the perfect spot.
It's a spooky movie. I think it's supposed to be in October anyway. I don't think this is a delay. I think this is a course correction. Like you finally getting glasses.
Yeah, absolutely. It just absolutely makes sense to me. I'm excited to finally see what this Clayface movie is. This DC Comics movie ends up becoming. I think it'll be a fun one because it's not a character we've seen on the big screen yet. He's been in cartoons, and stuff like that. He's kind of
was he on Gotham? Has there ever been a live action Clayface? I don't think so. Was he in like Batman 66? I don't know when the character of Clayface was invented. I don't know if he was around in comics in time to be on the Adam West show.
Clayface, DC Comics. Let's see. Wikipedia, don't fail me now. Let's see here. First appearance, Detective Comics number 40, June 1940. For the original incarnation of him. Yeah. Created by Bill Finger and Bob Kane. I saw something on social media. I think today, the day we're recording this, is actually Bill Finger's birthday. The creator of Batman, co-creator of Batman. So happy birthday to Bill Finger. There's been a number of different incarnations of Clayface, different people taking up the mantle. So it'll be interesting to see what one we get on the big screen. Let's see. In other media. He appeared in Birds of Prey, if you remember that show, the live action show.
I did watch some Birds of Prey.
Yep. There you go. Let's see. Basil Karlo appears in Gotham. Though I don't know if we really got to see much of his powers. And so yeah, there's been some like small screen stuff, but I don't know. Interesting. Should be fun. Should be fun. I'm looking forward to that. And last but not least, the final Fast and Furious movie will be titled Fast Forever. Coming March 17th.
Not with the number 4.
2028.
It's spelled out like the regular word.
Right. I get the use of like fast forever as like sending them off into the sunset, but also this is the type of naming and wording convention you use on the 4th one. So like, what is happening here? I don't know.
Well, not always. Wakanda Forever, 2nd film. Batman Forever, 3rd film.
Yeah.
Name a forever that's only Pokemon Forever is a 4th movie.
It's just right. The 4 is right there in the title. They didn't. It was just regular.
Yeah. It was an ampersand. For the 4th movie, they're like, we celebrate the ampersand.
Screw your 4. That's it.
Time, Kyle, you should know by now, time and numbers don't matter in this world. The only thing that matters is family.
God.
Will you see this with your family?
If this is a time travel movie where they go back to the 4th one,
I'd love that.
Interesting.
That's like the last barrier they have to cross is to go back.
They've been to space, right? Now they just need to go back in time.
Next is time.
Yeah.
My gosh.
Family
can't wait for
time.
whatever nonsense is in this one. Maybe they'll go inside the human body. They'll go to the quantum realm.
It's like God, what's the
inner space? Osmosis Jones.
There's so many of them, but yeah, where they have to go.
We haven't had one in a while.
They have to go inside someone's body and race red blood cells.
That's true. We haven't had an inside the body movie in a long time since Uncut Gems opened with the colonoscopy scene. We have. We live in an era that we are getting like gory and body horror-y. We all loved The Substance, but no movie like that is like, let's go deep in.
We gotta go deeper.
Maybe sometime, right? Maybe sometime again soon. I'd love it. We've evolved in our sense of technology and understanding of the human body. I think it's time for another Get Little Go Inside body movie. I think it's time for another Get Little movie in general. It's been long. Like Quantumania, they weren't small. Maybe they were small in like sort of a metaphysical sense. Like I guess you have to get small to go into the quantum realm.
Yeah.
But then once they're down there, they just look like they're regular size. And there are scenes where they get big. But it's been since 2018, since Ant-Man and the Wasp, when they were like real good and little.
Melissa, let's pull up a chair.
Let's pull up a chair.
Yeah, indeed. Oh, man. I am not prepared for this one. Who do I want? So who have I done in the past here? I did Magic last time. And Ursula Ditkovich. I want to go for
Pull up a chair is the segment.
Actor. Yes, please.
To remind our audience, Pull up a chair is the segment where we predict actors and or characters that will appear in Avengers Doomsday and or Secret Wars. A la being introduced with the credit on the back of the chair, the 5-hour live stream of chairs.
I want to do an actor. There has to be a list of people somewhere. Actors who have not been in a Marvel thing yet. Actors
okay. You're going wild card.
Yeah. Who have not been in the MCU. Come on. It autofilled and then took it away in the MCU.
It autofilled and then auto-redacted.
It did. No, I'm not interested in AI mode. Go away. Is there an actor that isn't part of the MCU? r/Marvel from a year ago.
There are.
Top
They're
comment
like
is
this is
literally most actors.
Right. It seems like it's so many people. I think it's only like 1.8% of people have been in a
Charlie
Marvel
Sheen
movie.
is not in the MCU.
Right? You could draft him.
Um,
Then you have a whole family you can pull from. Emilio, Martin Sheen, Annie Sheen.
God, who do I want as like a joke? Oh, here's I don't want like a joke thing, but like, ooh,
right. And these predictions, some of them are like quite sincere, quite logical.
Some of them
Other
will
ones
be
are like
too.
right, and some of them Secret Wars has the potential to get real ridiculous, where they can really pull anybody from Marvel movie history, which is why we're predicting Ursula Ditkovich, Spider-Man's neighbor from Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. Oh man, I am doing one of the cardinal sins. I'm pulling up an article from Screen Rant for like 10 of the 10 A-list actors who are the least likely to join the MCU. Number 10, Jason Statham. I guess I don't know.
He has plenty to do already. That is true.
And he has
Jason
his
Statham
own niche.
Is like Captain Britain, Brian Braddock.
Right? That might actually work. I would be okay with him as like an older version of that. Yeah. Number 9, Emily Blunt.
She almost was in it. She was supposed to be Black Widow, but then she was stuck in her contract to appear in that Gulliver's Travels movie.
Okay. Number 8 is Simon Pegg. Number 7 is Jodie Foster. That would actually kind of be an interesting one. Though it says she disagrees with Marvel Studios' approach to filmmaking. So that's a big fat no from
who
her.
Would you like to see Jodie Foster play?
I don't know. But I could see her as like a suit, like a hard ass agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. or damage control.
Okay. When you said a hard suit, I thought you were talking about like Iron Man War Machine Rescue, where it's just they have a stunt person in there in a suit, and then the visor opens up and they like put in Jodie Foster's face.
God, what's the actor's name? Who's always the government suit? You have him on your bingo.
I've got Shea Wiggum.
Imagine them two as agents side by side. Great stuff. Would love that.
A good combo. Yeah. A good combo.
Number 6, they have Jennifer Aniston. Not
that would be strange. Yeah. Strange, but not unwelcome.
I feel she would be an interesting play alongside Val.
Oh my God. Yes. Just get 90s sitcom stars. Val has a rival Val with an even longer, more complicated name, and it's Jennifer Aniston, and her hair has 2 streaks in it.
Number 5, Joaquin Phoenix. Number 4.
I feel like he was, if not actually in the mix, fan casted for Doctor Strange long ago.
Probably, yeah.
I feel like I've seen a mock-up of him in the cloak.
Yeah. Number 4, Robert De Niro.
Sure. How do we know he isn't actually a Doctor Strange? How do we know that Joaquin Phoenix doesn't know how to do spells?
Who knows?
If anybody like secretly knew how to do a bunch of spells, you wouldn't be that surprised if it was Joaquin Phoenix, right?
Yeah, sure. Number 3, Cillian Murphy. Number 2, George Clooney. Number 1, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Right. This isn't his lane.
Yeah,
he doesn't belong here.
Yeah. Who also apparently advised Timothée Chalamet not to accept superhero roles, according to
supposedly
to
this is the tale. He told him no hard drugs, no superhero movies.
So funny.
So who are you picking? Who's your draft?
God, I don't know. Oh man, I do kind of like the idea of like reviving like an old sitcom actor. Do we have
I think I think Jason Alexander's going to be in there. Let's put Jason Alexander in the mix.
what about Wayne
He's
Knight?
our next.
Has he been in the MCU?
No.
Wayne Knight could be an
am I
interesting
writing
one.
it down? Are you locking in Wayne Knight?
I'm locking in Wayne Knight.
Good. I'm with you. I would love that.
Yeah. I think that would be fantastic. Let's see. He was, I guess, in 2025, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. He's in that
Good
one,
for him.
you know?
I'm happy like kids are going to be introduced to Wayne Knight if they haven't already seen a Wayne Knight.
Yeah.
If they haven't already seen Jurassic Park or Space Jam.
Yeah, he was the voice of the mayor in The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie.
Yes.
You know?
An excellent film. I recommend to all The Day the Earth Blew Up. Such a riot.
Yeah. He'd be an interesting one. I could see him, especially as they're starting to think about like building out their X-Men universe.
Mm-hmm.
Why not put him somewhere in there as a foil to the X? Not
Blob.
as a mutant necessarily, but as a government person that is trying to persecute them.
Who's the president right now in the MCU now that Red Hulk is in jail? Is it Wayne Knight?
The MCU goes through presidents so fast. They were like, oh man,
like tissues.
President was an alien. Let's get someone else in there. Oh shit, that guy was Red Hulk. Fuck. Okay, what do we do next? Like that's literally how it went. Like
next is Wayne Knight. What if it's Wayne Knight as himself?
Wayne Knight gets elected president.
This is one of the other differences between our universe and the Marvel universe that they don't talk about, that Wayne Knight took to a career in politics, and he's actually very well respected, and he brings all sides together. He's one of the top peacemakers.
Yeah, who knows?
Wayne Knight.
Who knows? Never know. I would love to see some kind of cameo from Wayne Knight in there. Doesn't matter the role. Would love to see him, and that's my vote for pull up a chair.
I'm gonna also, since you said an actor, I'm also gonna say an actor.
Okay.
Except this one is grounded in logic. Her name has been mentioned as a possible, like, not that Wayne Knight is illogical, as we've just proven. There is a real case to set up the lore for why Wayne Knight is in Doomsday and or Secret Wars.
Thank you.
What if he's another Doctor Doom?
Yes. Yeah. You never know.
What if he's Mole Man's dad?
Yeah. Yes. Amazing.
Right? These all make sense.
Excuse me, Mr. Mole Man Senior. I would like to
Mole Man Senior.
Yes.
There have been rumors that they are going to pull in Ana de Armas for a new role as a new character we haven't seen before. So I'm going to bet on the rumors. I'm putting down Ana de Armas. I'd love to see her and Wayne Knight together.
Mole woman.
Mole ma'am.
Yeah. Mole dad and mole daughter.
God, there's a whole mole family.
Sam Wilson goes to someone in the government. There's a mole in the FBI. Think it's a spy, and it's not. He literally tunneled up into the FBI building.
An actual mole, and they're like, yes, we are keeping eyes out for any possible double crossers. And he's like, no, like from underground, like with big teeth, like can see in the dark, like mole.
Love it. Him and Aquaman somehow have similar powers. He can talk to all of the moles.
He can talk to moles.
Oh man, Wonderful.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Okay. That is it for Pull Up a Chair.
That's it.
So if we have stuff to talk about from the Super Bowl, we will insert that in right here. We will kick over to that.
Otherwise, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Thanks, everybody.
This is it. Let's wrap up the show. Melissa, where can the people find you?
You can email me at yourhostmelissa@gmail.com. Tell me your favorite track from the Oh Brother, Where Art Thou soundtrack.
Do it. That's good stuff. You guys can find me at Yo Kyle Springer, most of the social media places. You can find us at thewhatnauts.com on Blue Sky and at the Whatnauts official on Threads. Go like, share, subscribe. You guys know what's up with all of that. If you are watching this on YouTube, go check out more of our videos right over there on that side of the screen. That would also help us a ton. And yeah, this has been The Whatnauts, episode 3. We will see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.